Hey world, it's me again. So today's topic is frustration. And recording this video, I already feel frustrated because I guess that no one's wanna watch it till the end, and I think it's gonna have like 10 views as my videos always does, and it's making me feel sad. Well, let's start from the beginning. Frustration is something that I've been dealing my whole life. I had some not such a bad things, but not as such good things in my school life. I had a pretty okay university years where I kind of screwed up some things myself. So I wasn't bullied at university. I had pretty good class, and then at work I was bullied by my boss for a pretty big amount of time. And when I started my blogging career, I wasn't never popular, no matter what type of content I would try to record. But the frustration about my blogging activity is something that we're gonna get in a couple of minutes. But most of the time I'm either feeling okay or I'm glad, and I'm very I'm very fortunate, and I'm very blessed, and I feel grateful for the life that I live in. And I think it's a good thing that I'm not a professional social media guy, that I have a stable job with a paycheck and stuff, and I can do it just as my hobby. But so a lot of times I'm feeling okay, I'm having a good time, relax. But some days, some bad days, or just random thoughts came out here in this not such a friendly place for myself. As Chester used to say, this place right here between my ears, it's a bad neighborhood. So yeah, this place is also a bad neighborhood, and I have to deal with a lot of things. And frustration, I think, is the most sad thing that I'm dealing with, because when you're frustrated, you get depressed, you have a bad time comparing yourself to others. And when you scroll, internet is a good place from one point of view, and very, very bad place from another, because before the internet we were happy, we were dealing with our stuff, we were living our lives. But now when you scroll the social media pages, you see how other people live, and there's a whole lot of different technologies right now, and stuff. And when you look through beautiful houses that you can't afford in any way, when you look at some fancy, fast, or just beautiful cars, and you have just a good but regular car, and you know that you won't be able to have one yourself. And especially in the place that I live, where we have some limitation money wise, we have some other limitations that making my blogging career even harder to push. So when you look a lot of different stuff, you scroll through Instagram, people who they're flying on some very fancy vacations and stuff, and not even once a year or once in 2 years, or in my case like once in 7 years, because of the money limitation, other limitations. When you see like those beautiful girls like models, and they have a lot of attention on social media and stuff, you think that and you, no matter, no, I can't complain. I'm living a life that most of the people would be like happy to live. And yeah, I think that this thing right here, I think I'm a greedy bastard, and I'll always want bigger and better. Yes, that's I admit that, and I'm not happy about it, but this is who I am. And some days I just things start popping in my head, and I remember that you're okay, but you're not enough. You don't have the things that you would like to have, and some of those you won't have. You'll never have. And I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm trying to be grateful. I'm trying to stop thinking about that, but some days those thoughts just get over, and I can't do nothing about it. And I'm sorry for people who I write and with whom I'm talking in that dark period of my life. No, I don't want to be kind of, I don't know, those depressed person who you have to cheer up. No, I don't want to be that guy, but sometimes I can't handle myself. So that's the one thing. The first frustration is that about some things in life that you can't have. And now talking about my blogging career, I've said that I made the last video, but I guess sometimes you just sit down with your bed, when you're unhappy, when you're depressed, when you're frustrated, and you just have to let it out some way. And this is my way of letting it out, because no one cares either way. This video is not gonna be popular. Nobody's gonna, I think that nobody's gonna cheer me up. Probably no one will ever see this. So I'm just me talking to camera. So and now talking about my social activities. I try to do my best. I really try in the circumstances that I'm in, keeping in mind that I have some limitations, and when I see other people doing pretty much the same thing, or having even easier type of recording, just talking to selfie camera somewhere, just talking to the people and sharing their thoughts, and they get the support, they get the views. I don't know how algorithm pick them up or something, but it's not a case with me. I'm nobody's favorite person, and I have been throughout the whole life. I know that other people have their problems, their lives, their business they have to take care of, families and other stuff. But when you like some blogger, you will find time to check out his or her, or I don't know if it's a group of people, their content. If you just like what they're doing, you find time in your busy schedule to watch. Or if you have some friends in the socials, you have time to cheer them up or support them, or just talk to them from time to time. But not a case with me. It's very rare thing that I get DMs first, and I'm not just starting to write myself. I don't get too much of the support. I know that my content is, unique or high class or high quality or something, but still it's very important to me. I don't know why. I just feel that it's important to me. And when I see, once again, as I said, when I see the people doing the same thing, doing reactions, same videos, making same covers, sometimes even worse quality or something, and I just I don't have people who will like what I'm doing, who will support me. That's it's like, yes, I'm doing for myself, but I would be happy if other people would love what I'm doing, and they just don't. I don't know. I try, but nothing works. A lot of people just, even in Instagram, where I have most attention, a lot of people don't even watch my whole video. They maybe push some like, write a comment, but they don't check it out the whole thing. And nobody's watching my YouTube full videos. Nobody's subscribing to X or Facebook, or my TikTok has very, very low views, and it's getting freaking ridiculous. Just like I'm sitting talking to myself and doing all the things just for myself. Yeah, it's okay. Yes, it's my hobby, but it doesn't get what's the point of me doing it if nobody likes it except me? I can play games, I can watch funny videos, I can play guitar without uploading it to the internet, but considering guitar and vocal stuff, if I don't record and I don't post and I don't trying to be consistent to not to lose the community, that even small community that I have, and keeps me I don't know, motivated or something. I'm not actually motivated, because there's no motivation when you have 5 views, but it keeps me alive and kicking. But if I stop recording, I'll probably stop writing, I'll probably stop playing, and probably stop. I'll just be a guy who watches YouTube or watches other content, or just doing some other stuff. And yeah, there's always an option to quit completely and stop doing things because you're not good enough, because you don't look good enough, because you're not charismatic enough, because you're not you're just not enough. And I guess it's not my thing, and I guess I screwed up, and I guess right now at least I think that I suck at this. I don't know how to end this video. As you can see, no cuts, no editing. It's just me sitting here and letting all my thoughts pretty, I don't know. This video is not prepared. It's somber and some stuff. It's very I don't know, impulsive. But I actually don't know how I will end this video. No, I guess I know. I would like to thank everyone who supports me. Thank you guys. There's not a lot of people who support me, but you are very, very important to me. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry that sometimes I'm being pain in the ass recording this type of videos, but just keep in mind that I'm struggling and trying not to do, and try to keep my positivity, and try to be try to be silent about this stuff, but sometimes it just pops out, and I have to let it out, because maybe I'll explode or something. yeah, and I'll try to continue. I'll try to find some type of motivation, try to find some sense in it, because right now it's ridiculous. It doesn't have any meaning or sense, because you know, no one is sitting there waiting for me to like uploading my new video, or don't get excited if I do something, because my videos have like 3 to 5 seconds views. And so I hope you're having a good time, and I hope that no matter what is going on in your life, you will be grateful, you will be positive, and I very like, I hope that there will be some people, and I hope that there will be a lot of people who will be like interested, you know, building this community. Thank you for your time if you watch this, and good luck. See you in the next video, and best wishes, Randall. Bye.